This dude, he lives life being. Oh my god, dude, that's gross. Okay, let's go into the first screen. Game's pretty simple. Actually, I probably should do a whole introduction thing and actually like try. Do I have to try?
I mean, you do if it's going to be the pilot episode.
You're the dungeon master. I think you have to try the most.
Exactly.
Why can't I be lazy?
I regret to inform you.
Why can't I be lazy like my father and his father before him?
You're no good, Duck.
Was your father?
Just
You'll never
like
be
your father.
You know, good. Hey, Bear Justice Saber is a Yoi. I thought that said Yowie for a solid minute. Okay.
Wait, what are you doing?
Hey, Mims.
I need to
do
stop,
the
but you're
first
allowed
time
to say
I
the word Yowie.
Hey, Mims. Oh, Mims. Oh, it's great to see you, bud.
Hey,
Anyway,
Mims.
all right, let's actually do a proper introduction. You guys shut up.
Step one.
Alright.
Why did you put that as my picture? I'm upset.
Deal with it. Anyway, you probably shouldn't be watching the stream. I've told you that. like,
Yeah,
twice.
Faith, get off the stream. Stop cheating.
All of you.
Fake
Cheating.
God.
Oh, is this
Alright.
considered cheating? But I want to watch the
Yeah.
chat. Can I watch
Well,
the chat?
no, you can't.
No, you can't.
Anyway. All right.
Fine.
Hello,
Fine.
everyone. Thank you, and welcome to the first episode of the, what did I call this? Tabletop test show? Yeah, it's a tabletop test show where we read a comic for like 2 weeks. I write down a vague story plot, create a bunch of stats, and we see if the tabletop game that I make from it isn't garbage. Woo!
Yay.
Today, I'm joined by 4 of my fine friends. Yeah, look at that, guys. I did pass English GCSE. I can do alliteration. We've got Rami, who is awesome. Say hi, Rom.
Hello.
We've got the not as good but acceptable Sella. Say hi, Sella.
Okay, I take issue with this.
We've got our wonderful social media manager, Faith. Hi, Faith.
Oh, hello.
Faith, be louder than that. People can't hear you.
Hello.
Jesus, that was
I'm
too
Faith.
loud. Okay. And we've got the ever extra, ever not as important, but somehow still included in my friend group, Requiem. Say hi, Requiem.
Yo.
No one loves you, son.
See, Requiem, you're definitely at the bottom of the tier list with me.
just accepted that. I took that brunt.
Are you okay?
You okay? You okay, buddy?
Do you need some help?
Yeah. Oh, he needs some milk.
Stop it.
Even I felt bad when I said that.
Then one of these days, Requiem is gonna show up at your door.
Requiem was going to have my first 3 numbers.
He's gonna have the first
He's gonna
3
show up
numbers.
at my door. Anyway.
I'll take note of all this.
Today we're playing a tabletop game based off of Rami's comic, Soul to Call. We are. There was. Sorry, I got distracted. Someone looked at me. Genuinely. Each of the members of the game are going to try and escape a dungeon today. They have 4 stats, and that is, if I can remember them at all, I'm just going to pull up someone's character sheet. Charm, resilience, occult, and fright. Charm is their ability to be interesting to another individual and or entice them to do things for them. Resilience is physical and also mental resilience. Occult is their knowledge of the occult. And fright is literally how afraid they are. To pass any of these rolls and not be fucked, they need to roll under the number of their roll. That means the higher their roll, the better. The lower their roll, the worse. Okay? Just so we're all here together.
I do have one question.
Yes.
Are we still doing swear jar?
Swear jar?
No, not today. 'Cause
Excuse
it's a
me?
test show. No, the show generally has a swear jar.
Oh.
No.
Wait, so you need to roll
Mims.
above the number?
You need to roll below the number.
Below the number, okay.
Below the number. So that means like an example would be, and I'm just gonna out you here because
Because you said below the number, and then you said the higher you roll, the better. So I was getting
no.
mixed messages.
I said the higher your stat, the better.
Oh, okay.
The higher your stat, the better. So like, if someone's got like a stat of like 1, you can only roll a 1 and you can't roll anything else because you'll lose immediately. What do you call it? If you roll a natural 20, or any like natural like crit, and it's above your number that you started with, you will immediately have a crit fumble, in which case something horrible will happen to you.
Nice.
Standard fare.
Yeah.
Rip Requiem.
Okay, and also combined with all of that, every single one of the members of the game have a secret stat, a secret name, so to speak, directly underneath their actual name, a name that only they know, and it plays into how they will play the game. It affects almost everybody but one person, actually. Now that I think about it, yeah, that's it. It's gonna be a great test game. Everyone ready? Everyone good?
Yeah.
Think so.
Let's top the tables, kids.
You're not Dan Harmon, bro.
I would hope that he's not Dan Harmon. If he was Dan Harmon, I'd leave right now.
If I was Dan Harmon, I could just be like, for the community. I can make a show called Community. We could call this the Community Podcast. Welcome. Let's talk about how Abed is the best character in Community.
Oh my.
He is.
That's what
Abed
the people came here to see.
That's what they came here for. Abed. The hot takes on Abed. Anyway. All right. Let's start. So, you all wake up in a prison. You do not know who each of you are, but you are all in the same prison. What do you guys want to do? Who wants to go first?
What did I drink last night? I'm probably going to get up and try to find the door and ignore all these other jokers.
All these other jokers? Oh, okay. Requiem, what do you do then?
I stretch out. I look around at my at these strangers and I say hi to one of them.
Which
One of
one?
them. I'll say hi to Faith.
Faith?
Yeah.
Hello.
10 out of 10 interaction.
What? You know how we got here though? Like, I just got here. Like, I don't know. I don't remember anything from before now.
You can make a cult roll to see if you know how you got here.
I would like
that's
to
fair.
roll this right now.
Yeah. 1d20.
1d20.
One flat d20.
All right.
Roll it. I want to see how terribly you do. Why did you roll 14? You rolled a 14. You rolled a 14. You rolled above your stat. You try to recall a memory, but all you can think of is peanut butter jelly time.
Can I roll for occult too?
You can if you want to. If you want to roll for a memory, 1d20. You press
Alright.
clear, then press the dice. That way it only rolls the one.
Yeah.
dice.
That's the second one from the right,
from the
right?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, you rolled.
I had so much to drink last night.
You drank so much, you remember everything. You realize that you are currently in the underground prison of the Order.
Oh.
But
I got bad news, guys.
Trying to explain real quick, or like...
You're in the underground. You're in the underground crypt of the Order. You don't know anyone. You don't know why you're there, but you know that the reason you're there isn't good.
I mean, I would generally assume so. So, bad news, guys. I don't suppose any of you know about a teeny tiny little group called the Order. Is that ringing any bells?
Nah, I'm pretty ignorant. I just stretched. I don't know. I got nothing cheap.
Requiem didn't read the comic.
Is the right way to describe the Order, buddy.
What did you say?
Yeah, well, I'm trying. Look, I don't want you guys to panic, but we might just be a little fucked. Just a little bit, So nobody panic. I'm sure I can figure this out. I've gotten out of bigger messes than this. So, but just wanted to let you know, maybe someone can help me get the door open because we probably shouldn't stay here. Just a suggestion, Oh, you guys do you. I'll do me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep trying to just pull the door open with sheer strength of will.
Okay, you can make a roll to open the door, and everyone here can help her by making one roll each. She can roll a d20. You guys can all roll 1d6. If any of you gets a 6, you can add it to her roll.
All right.
Sorry, you can take it away from her roll. That's what I mean.
I'll roll a d20 then.
Yeah. She rolls 2 d20s. I mean, they're both. One of them's above. One of them's above.
Do you want me to do it again? I didn't mean to click twice.
Yeah. One of them's above you.
No, clear it. There.
You're so good at
There
this.
we go.
Okay, who wants to roll? She rolls. Okay, you've rolled a 12. Who wants to roll to help her?
I'll roll the helper. You said
1d6. Yeah,
right?
1d6. That's the second from the left. Claire, and then second from the left.
Clear left throw.
Oh, nothing happens.
Wow, good job.
Who else wants to try and help her?
I'm sorry.
I'll do it.
All right.
Like, I appreciate the effort. Does anybody have muscles? No.
I mean, I feel like we should probably.
You're equally useless.
Nice.
Sella,
Oh,
you want to try?
I would like to roll to go back to sleep.
I want you to make a charm roll, please, for that.
Okay.
A charm roll. What you're doing here is you have to convince everyone else that they shouldn't be mad that you're about to go back to sleep.
Okay. Which dice do I roll for that? Which size?
So you're rolling a d20 with disadvantage. So you're gonna roll twice, and then the lower roll is what you take. Because I don't want you to do this.
Check this out.
Oh my god!
We did it.
Okay, so yeah, you convince everybody in the room. Actually, you know what? Why don't you tell me how you convince everybody in the room that you're gonna fall asleep? Say what you're gonna say.
I'm preserving my strength so that when I wake up, I can have a more restful sleep later.
I can't lie. That makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah, you know what?
All right, Requiem is convinced.
I like his
We're good to
energy.
go.
I like his energy. Or lack thereof. Anyway.
Good guy he is.
Okay, you get to go back to sleep.
If he dies, it's not our problem, right, guys? Right?
Yeah.
Come on, let's.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Does anyone else want to try for the door?
Can I try again for the door?
You can try for it by yourself, but no one can help you this time because no one has any confidence in you, so no one's gonna help you.
All right then, son.
Can I? Oh god! So I just used another d6, right?
No. You roll a d20. You need to roll under your resilience stat. You know what your resilience stat is.
Yes, I do.
You failed to open the door. We've been in this dungeon for
Wait. Let me do it. I want to roll
all right,
to open the door.
Faith, you get to roll. The 1d20 against your resilience stat.
Okay. Oh, I pressed clear. Hold up.
I want to see. Wow. Okay.
All right. Look, we tried it that way. I pull out a hairpin and I'm gonna try and pick the lock.
You're gonna try and pick the lock.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let you roll against your charm stat because you're basically convincing the door to open now.
All right. Which one should I roll?
You roll 1d20.
Gotcha.
With advantage because you have lock picking already done, so with advantage.
Cool. All right. Oh, why did I hit 2 again?
It's okay.
It looks like just one.
I'll take the lowest one as the answer. All right. I mean, they both pass. So yeah, you
Cool,
open
okay.
the door. You open the door.
Hey.
You guys are so shit.
So do we just leave that guy that was sleeping on the ground behind?
I don't see why not. You got a better idea?
And then can I roll to wake up?
Um, uh,
I mean, he's sleeping. So I mean,
okay.
Right. I might implore us to maybe use a little bit of stealth because someone put us here, and there's probably a lot more someone's upstairs.
Is no one getting?
That's
is no
true.
one getting?
Check for our surroundings.
Is no one getting Leopold?
No.
Oh, by the way,
So-
have you guys introduced yourselves to each other?
Oh, that's a
No.
fair point, actually.
We should probably do that.
He just went back to sleep. I mean, the door is open. The crisis is 12% averted. So, yes, introductions.
Okay, what is your
I'm
name?
Piper. I'm Piper Caulfield. I'm a photographer of the supernatural and the creepy. You might have heard of me. Or not. And
Alright.
yourself?
My name's Yuna Lee. I'm a collector. I sell stuff to merchants
No,
in
very
the
cool.
tunnels.
Oh, I'm Remy.
Wow, nice.
And I don't have anything specifically going on with me, I think. You know. I
Sounds
just
pretty depressing.
yeah. I'm just alone.
And now you're in order jail. Oh, what a life.
I know. Fucking sucks.
Hey, Sella.
And I am asleep. Nice to meet you.
Is that your name?
Okay.
Can I kick?
I'm
Do you want to
Leopold
roll?
Smith.
Do you want to roll?
I'm
to wake up?
yeah, you know what? I'll roll to wake up first.
Okay,
Alright.
I'm gonna make this super easy for you, bud.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say
Don't
that you woke
underestimate
up.
me.
I'm gonna say that you woke up by magical means. So
Come on.
I'm letting you roll using your occult stat. You need to just roll under your occult stat. Go.
D20.
Yeah, D20 flat.
All right. Check this out.
Oh,
Damn
thank
it.
God!
I
Thank
was
God.
close.
Oh,
I was so close to failure.
oh
Staying
God!
asleep for the entire time.
It's so fucking stupid.
So now that you're awake, can we
Now
ask
that I'm awake.
can we ask who you are? You know.
I'm Leopold Smith. I'm a medic. As you know, sanitizer tends to have alcohol in it, and that's how I got drunk and ended up here.
Yeah.
Wait.
Are you sure?
Hey, same
I'm
hat.
not sure how that's how this works, but can I look outside the door that was picked already to see any dangers going about, you know?
Okay, you've got to roll against your occult stat. I'm not gonna just let you. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna let you look. Tell me what you see.
I see I literally see a pretty much red hallway. There's some stairs leading up to somewhere, but other than that it looks pretty barren.
No guards though?
I think I hear some people talking upstairs, but other than that, nothing really
Alright.
special going down.
Does anybody here have anything like on them that we might be able to, I don't know, stab someone with, or otherwise, you know?
I'm-
I think
I'm pretty good at hand-to-hand combat, but I don't think I have anything on me.
You have your hands. That'll help us.
yeah, we got hands.
Are you guys stepping
Good-
out into
good
the
start.
hallway?
Good start.
Are you guys leaving, or are you staying?
Yeah, we're leaving. Bro.
Yes.
All right.
I'll follow Remy. I'll just stay one person behind just in case someone gets shot.
As you all walk into the hallway, everybody but Piper, because she's at the back and a person behind, everybody but Piper can see that the redness that Remy saw is actually blood strewn across the walls all the way down.
What's wrong? Why'd you stop?
Jesus Christ, there's blood on the walls. Straight up everywhere.
I think I'm gonna
Oh,
throw up.
Oh, that's not good. And I take a picture.
Take a picture of me.
Are we gonna die? Nah,
I mean,
we're-
it's a distinct possibility, but it's
Can
just something you got to live with, or
I
not.
hear voices. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know the context they're talking about, but I hear them talking about some. Right? Can I
Mhm.
just listen in?
You want to listen into the conversation
Yeah,
at the end of the
yeah.
hallway? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to
You-
get seen.
If you want to listen, Okay, you're rolling. You're rolling against your fright stat that you will be afraid and act and fuck up or run away before you hear what you need to hear.
All right.
I want it to be understood. Like, I'm just gonna say this as the person who made everyone's stats and made everything for everyone. The most balanced character is Piper. I'm just gonna admit that now, and it wasn't on purpose. It's just because you guys gave me crap descriptions, and she gave me a lot.
Wow. Okay then.
What are you talking about? I gave you like a whole 2 sentences.
I gave you like an entire half page. It might have been more
I
than
had
that.
one line.
Anyway, you were gonna roll against your stat.
Do I do D20 or something?
Okay,
Or
you're doing a stealth thing, aren't you?
yeah.
Okay, I want you to roll a d12.
Which one's the D12?
The d12
The one with 12
is,
sides.
yeah. Just click until you see d12.
Is it the fourth? Oh, clear. All right.
Yeah.
Throw.
Okay.
4.
Oh.
Good. You roll. Okay. Yeah. You're not afraid. Like, I mean, you're a bit tentative when you walk in, and you make a little bit of shuffling noises, which does make the conversation stutter for a bit. But then you still manage to hear someone saying, "I wonder what we're gonna do with those prisoners. We've been keeping them in over a day now. We might have to introduce them to. We might have to introduce them to our little friend in the upstairs room."
So
What's that
good
noise?
I very quickly go back real quick, right? Good news, guys. We've only been here for a day. The bad
Okay.
news is I don't know what they're gonna do with us, right?
So we're no further ahead.
Well, let's worry about the blood on the wall. I'd like to roll charm.
my
to
blood, I don't care.
convince- I like to roll charm to convince Requiem to taste it to see how fresh it is.
No.
Fucking god.
Can I roll against
Yeah.
this?
Wait,
You can do competing rolls, but you're not aware if he's
Okay.
gonna make you do this. So you have to roll a d20, right,
All right.
to convince him. If you so you have to roll a d20 to convince him, Leopold. If you succeed, he has to roll a d20 with disadvantage, which means his highest roll will be taken. Okay.
All right.
If you fail, he can convince you to lick the blood off the wall.
So when you say disadvantage, would I have to roll 2 D20s or just 1?
2.
Right.
All right, so I'll go ahead and roll now then. Hopefully. There we go. All right. Success.
Oh no.
Okay.
All right. No.
You're rolling with disadvantage, so you roll once, then roll twice.
Oh, I thought you said.
Oh, nice.
Before. Nah. So roll
It's
once,
fine.
then roll
It's fine.
twice?
Yeah, it's fine. They're both under anyway. Even with disadvantage, they're both under. By the way, if you guys heard like 2 pieces of desktop audio, sorry. I had WhatsApp open on my computer. I'm just gonna close it. All right. Yes. So yeah, you succeeded both rolls. You don't have to lick the blood off the wall,
All right. So
but you do have to have that conversation.
Stella, right?
Leopold, are you gonna tell him what you want?
Leopold.
Okay, yeah. Listen. We don't know how fresh that blood is. And so far, since you're the guy at front and most likely to die, we might as well take you out now. Go ahead and see what that's about.
You see, I can understand your argument here, but bear
I'm
in mind
glad.
that all. But bear in mind that all 3 of us have been trying to actually, do some progress, and you decided to sleep on the job. So how about, I don't know, contributing a bit?
That's why I contributed my suggestion.
No.
That is
I feel like Requiem is losing argument here.
yeah, he is, but it's.
I mean,
it's too,
okay, look, to be
unfortunate.
fair, if he licks that wall, I think I might throw up again.
Again? What did I sleep through?
Wait,
Oh, she threw up like a second ago. She literally said
Yeah.
it. None of you
No.
were listening.
I was looking at the blood. I'm sorry.
Okay. So
Oh,
you guys,
an IOU, right? Just drink.
after
Just taste it.
after Leopold has failed to convince Remy to drink any of the blood off the wall, right? Piper, you distinctly hear the shuffling of feet coming down the long staircase.
Okay, maybe we should go back into the cell. I just start shoving people back towards the cell. We're just gonna pretend it's
What are you
locked.
doing?
Okay. Oh no, is anyone gonna struggle? Is anyone struggling?
I will not struggle. I'm too
We're gonna
scared
take them
to
by
even
surprise.
fight.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
The footsteps get louder. You start to all hear them. They're coming all the way
Prepare
down.
those hands.
They're slow
right.
but careful. Coming down. And
Prepare
then
the hands.
as you all get into your what you call it, cell, you see a towering giant man in a mask walk up. I mean, a giant person in a mask walk up. And he looks in and he points directly and he points directly at Yuna. He says,
Oh gosh.
"You, me, go."
Remember your hands.
You can do it. Fight him.
Can I
I'm
roll to
holding-
fight?
I'm holding my pin behind my back with this desperate hope that I can stab this guy in the neck.
I'm readying a stance just in case anything goes south. Yeah.
Can I roll to fight him?
You can roll to fight him. You have to roll against your resilience stat though.
Okay.
Okay. I want you to because
D20?
because he is taller than you, you're rolling at a disadvantage.
Okay. So does that mean 2?
It means 1, and then you roll again.
Okay. Five.
Yeah. Okay. You have to roll again. It's disadvantage, so we take the highest. We take the highest roll.
Oh, nice.
No.
All right, I'm going to step in here and try to convince him why he should take all of us.
Okay. As Yuna unsuccessfully tries to hit him, and then immediately gets whacked over the head, but not knocked out. You can step in and you can roll against your charm to convince
All right,
him.
which one should I roll?
It's a D20.
20?
It's a D20
Yes.
against your charm. You need to roll
Good.
Can I
against that
support her charm or some if it all goes south?
charm. You can with the D6, but
Alright.
you have to hit. You have to roll exactly a 5.
I got 7.
So all right, D6, right?
Yeah, roll a D6.
Yeah.
Okay, you take the 5 away from the 7.
Let's
You
back
take
over
the 5
here.
away from the 7. That means she's rolled a 2. Okay, Piper, let's hear how you convince him, and I want to hear how Remy interjects to convince him to take you all.
Okay, dude, don't you think you're just getting a bit aggressive there? I mean, what did we do? What did she do? I mean, look, we're all a little tense here. I can see that. But it doesn't have to be this way. You don't have to split us up. I mean, whatever you're planning to do, you're just going to do to all of us eventually, right? So why not make it quicker and just, take all of us at once? I know I want to see what happens.
I
I don't know
To
about
be
you.
honest, right? To be honest though. I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to this, to be honest, right?
What?
Wait.
You see,
Hold
he's
on.
got
Hold
good
on.
energy,
Hold on.
right?
Hold on.
Like
Hold
some
on.
of us
He
are
is-
thrilled, some of us aren't so sure.
he is immediately convinced by the to be honest.
Wait,
way.
Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
Can I roll to convince him to take just Yuna, please?
I mean,
I don't like where this is going.
you can. You can roll to just convince him to take just Yuna, but that is a hard roll because he's already convinced. He's fully into
all right.
the idea.
I don't care. Let's go for it.
All right, you're gonna
You're
need
not
to
gonna
roll
do it.
one. You're gonna need
How
to roll a
cruel.
D20, right?
All right.
And then also a D6. If the D6, listen to the rules before you roll. The D20 has got to be under, and it's with disadvantage, right? Even if after disadvantage, if you still get it right, and you roll the D6 and it's like a 3, it's a 3, right? You immediately lose everything and you've failed the conversation entirely.
Okay.
Okay?
And I'm
So
rolling
first-
against charm, right?
Yeah. So first you're rolling 1d20.
Okay. Oh, that's not good.
Whoa!
Okay. Okay. There's no way, even with disadvantage, you already lost. You've got the highest one. So 1, that's a crit fumble, because I said at the beginning of the game, that's a crit fumble, buddy. Do you want me to tell you how that plays out, or do you want to play that out for yourself?
He takes only me instead.
Can I flip him off?
God damn it, Leopold.
We won't forget your sacrifice.
Do you
I
want?
never liked you anyway.
You can roll to scream.
Okay, I'll go for that.
You roll against your fright stat. If you fail, the more you fail, the louder you scream.
Can I roll to go back to sleep? I roll a d20, right? All
Against
right, let's see.
Okay, you scream quite loudly, but it's not loud enough to like. It's evidence that you're afraid, but you've sort of given up already a little bit.
Nice.
Take a picture.
Okay.
Well, that happened. What now?
Okay.
Do we like make a plan again, or like?
Is anybody going to
Yours-
even try and
Okay.
save him? He's not gone yet. The man is walking
Wait, wait.
slowly.
Oh, wait, guys, I have an idea. Okay. We let the man take Leopold, but then we go out and follow him.
All right,
Yeah,
so he's our bait. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, let's
mean,
sneakily.
The
follow.
door's unlocked.
I mean,
Let's
yeah.
just- He's distracted by the
Let's just go
screaming
for it.
guy over there.
Okay.
Exactly.
You all collectively are going to roll 1d6 each. So like one at a time. If one of you rolls less than a 3, you are all going to sneak, but you will be eventually caught. If 2 of you roll less than a 3, you will be caught almost as soon as you start sneaking. If none of you roll less than a 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
You will sneak perfectly behind him.
Okay.
Okay. So starting from Yuna, roll a d6. Okay. Okay. There's still hope for
Nice.
like a good sneak. Remy, roll a d6.
Aye, Captain. Oh
All
my god.
right. Nice one. Piper, roll a d6.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
we're
Oh!
good.
And it's perfect. So 2
Okay.
successes and 1 failure. That means you guys are sneaking behind him, but you guys are sneaking behind him. So you follow up behind him as he carries Leopold away. He goes up the staircase, and as you pop your heads right up, you notice that in that room there are hundreds of people, hundreds of them with the exact same mask as he has. They're not as big, but they're all individually terrifying. Some of them have
Take a picture.
staffs.
If you fail, the flash goes up and everyone looks at you.
Some of them have
Wait, I
staffs.
agree with this idea. Roll to take a picture.
No, we're
Roll
not.
to take a picture.
It's not in play yet. Anyway, all of them have staffs and what do you call it? Some of them have clear like marks on their arms, like bare arms that show clear marks of their capability to use bloodmancy. And in the corner of the room, at the far corner on the right, you all see it. Covered, staying inside a big chain and like metal box. It's a bobblehead. Screaming,
Take another picture.
screaming, pus pouring out of his eye, out of its eyes.
What the hell is that?
Wait, you never seen one before?
Wait, what kind of bobblehead?
Oh, a bobblehead is an abomination.
Oh,
I
I
was
thought
about
you
to
meant
say-
like a bobblehead.
I was,
bobblehead.
I was briefly like, wait, why would an actual bobble?
No, a bobblehead is an abomination from Soul
So
Does it have a big head?
can I approach the bobblehead?
Do you
I
want to
mean-
do that?
The room is full of people. That's gonna be a hard roll, my dude.
Ooh. The most
I'm gonna be straight up with you.
Requiem, you should go for it.
I'm gonna be straight up.
I just.
By the way, the
Should
big
I
guy
go?
is still carrying Leopold away.
I mean,
Oh,
I say
yeah, we kinda have
we
to
should
help.
let Leopold like check out the bobblehead first. He's first.
Wait,
in
how am
line,
I going
you know?
to check out the bobblehead?
I mean, yeah, he's being carried away. He's not
I'm being
taken-
carried.
Oh, he's being carried away from it.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yes.
That's probably going to be a problem later.
Oh.
you
I
know, what
feel
do you-
really bad for this bobblehead. I'm gonna be
Well,
honest.
hear me out. Hear me out. Requiem can free the bobblehead. Everybody else can follow the man.
Huh.
Divide and conquer.
I mean,
I'm
And
trying to fight my urge to help the bobblehead, but
You shouldn't fight the urge to do the right thing.
you know what?
While you guys argue this amongst yourselves, and Leopold is being dragged towards the torture table, you hear like a loud like bzzzt, as you see the people of the order charging up little electric poles and lots of little gadgets, lots of little like knives and sharp objects, walking towards the cage with the bobblehead in it.
Oh no! Please don't. Are they gonna hurt it? Are they gonna
No,
like?
they're going to lightly pet it with the electric pole.
Look.
I don't want.
Look.
but it's-
Okay, okay. You know. So Leopold's getting carried to a torture room, right? So that means he's not gonna die.
I mean, yeah, we still got time, right?
He's not being carried to a torture room. He's being carried to a torture table.
listen, as someone who also sympathizes with bobbleheads to a degree, I think we have another matter that we should focus on, which is our own escape. I think the bobblehead can handle itself. You know, just a suggestion.
What
Whoa,
role
whoa,
would I have to do
hold
to
on
help
a
the
second
bobblehead?
Yeah. Requiem, save the bobblehead.
What role? What role?
Would you rather save the bobblehead or the alcoholic that's already going to his demise anyway?
I don't know. The alcoholic might not, kill us as soon as he's free.
Well, it's an alcoholic. You never know.
I have to keep everyone's safety at mind, but like I don't like Leopold. I'm gonna be honest, right? Like he already made a first bad impression with me, and the bobblehead's like in pain already. It looks like. Like
You
I
know
don't even know
what?
what's happening here. it's just there, right? And I want to help it, but I don't know how.
You know,
Right. All
in
right.
this moment,
You know-
in this moment, you look into Remy's eyes and you see in it a great love. A great
Okay.
love directed almost exclusively at the bobblehead in the corner. and Remy, in this moment, you feel eyes upon you, showing eyes of sincerity, looking at you and going, yes, there is a great love of the bobblehead in the corner.
Is this fate?
All right. You know what? I'll help. I'll help Remy save the bobblehead.
Yay!
I'm just gonna stand back and document this entire interaction.
All right.
Wait. No, you should save me while they're doing that.
I thought you didn't care. You were literally just trying to sleep like how long ago?
Well, no, I want Remy to save the bobblehead because that sounds like it. There's a chance for disaster there.
This is fascinating, though. You're just going to a torture chamber. You're just a guy going to a torture chamber. I don't.
But
really care.
maybe it's a unique torture chamber.
Well,
you gonna
you can be the
scream
only one to
that?
find out then. Like, we'll just save the bobblehead. What do I roll?
Okay, two of you are both going to save the bobblehead. Oh, one quick thing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put a little out of character thing with the chat just really quickly. just for people who are joining in now, I've seen a couple of you join in. Today is a test of a new show that we're doing, so please understand it's not our usual stuff. Just so you know, because some people have been asking, so I figured that's what I'll say. And anyone who's in the chat who's up to date with what's going on, just tell them it's cool. I'm down for it. All right. Anyway, we're back here. You guys can see the bobblehead. There's some intense love. You are both going for it. So, you both roll against your occult stat,
All right.
Okay.
right? But you both roll together. So whatever roll you both get, the lowest one is what you both do.
Okay.
So what? D20 or something?
Yeah.
D20.
Yeah, D20, both of you.
All right.
Okay. That's perfect.
Yeah. Wow.
It's like it was meant to be.
Yes. We can say.
Okay, I'll also throw my d20.
Okay.
Oh God, no. We are.
We both get seven,
Thanks,
right?
thanks, thanks for the help.
You both get the lowest roll. You both get the lowest roll.
Yeah.
So that's so you both roll a 7. You both roll a perfect 7. A 7.
Yeah.
Which isn't like the best, but it's all right. So you, Remy and Yuna, you slowly sneak through the room, picking up rocks as you go forward. Okay? You get closer and
Okay.
closer to the bobblehead in the cage. What do? You remember he's still surrounded by a good few, not a lot, but at least you at least 5 men of the order.
Okay, Remy, how many men do you think you can take on by yourself?
Considering the lack of confidence I have in this whole situation, but my love for bobbleheads is remaining strong, I think I can take out 2, possibly 3.
Okay, so what I'm gonna try to do then is I'm gonna try to take the rocks in my hand. I'm gonna throw them at the heads of some of the men in the order and try to take them away from the cage. Can run up to the cage and try to save the bobblehead.
Okay.
All right.
Is that your plan? You both
Should I
confident
just
about it?
after that I take the box and like just make do with it or something?
It's a big box. You're dragging that shit.
Oh.
Open the box.
Okay, Kevin.
Can I open?
Can you open the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box? 7. What? Okay, sorry.
What are you saying?
I thought someone just rolled. My bad. I saw a 16 on the screen and I blanked. Okay, so you both need to make a resilience check. Resilience check.
Okay.
Who has the bigger rock between the two of you?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's smaller.
Is it like a pebble or?
It's a pebble. It's essentially a pebble.
Okay. All right. So, Yuna, you make a resilience check. You make a resilience check, and Remy, you make a resilience check with disadvantage.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw my d20.
Yes, you are going to throw your d20.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Okay, that's a crit fumble. Okay, but Remy, you roll again.
D20. It's like
Okay, and you roll above your stat. All right, let me tell you what both have.
No.
So
so well. It was going so well.
You should have just opened the cage. It could have saved you.
Say what happens, bro.
Just
Anyway.
kill us off.
Anyway, so Remy, you run up to the circle of men surrounding the bobblehead, and you try to knock into their heads with the pebble, but you miss and you hit yourself in the face. You don't knock yourself out though. So you're just
Ow.
hurt, meaning that they have the opportunity to jump on you. Yuna, as
Can
you
I
try,
fight back?
I'm not even there yet. Yuna, as you try to use your bigger rock to hurt someone, you immediately miss, and you hit the bobblehead on the eye.
No!
Ooh, gnarly.
And you are both vulnerable to being attacked.
You know why?
I would like to suggest that they both be
sorry.
put in the cage with the bobblehead, especially
Why
Oh,
are you trying to kill me?
Leopold, I need to ask you this. Sorry, just real quick. Can you make a resilience check, please? And then after that, can you make a flight check? Piper,
I don't like the sound of those.
Can you make?
I don't like this.
Piper, can you make an occult check? And then after that, can you make a charm check, please?
Okay, what am I rolling against?
So I want you to make a resilience check first.
Okay, D20.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this isn't gonna end too well for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to also make a fright check.
All right. Very cool.
Very cool, Kanye. Okay. Rami, can you make a charm and an occult check, please?
All right. So occult check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at all these
Nice.
numbers.
Okay.
All them
And then a charm check.
And then a charm check.
Oh, charm. Completely forgot about.
Okay. Success.
We've only used it like 5 times.
Okay. Just so everyone remembers, rolling underneath your stat is a success. If you roll above, you fail. I'm mostly saying that for the chat, but I'm acting like if I'm talking to you guys so they don't feel too awkward.
I mean, you
All
probably are talking to me, to be fair.
Okay. So while Yuna and Remy are about to be attacked, Leopold, you are currently being tortured on a table, and they are using, you know, the little torture device where they crank a wheel and they stretch your arms out.
Do you mean the rack?
Oh.
It's called
Yeah.
the rack.
The rack,
Okay.
that's what it's called. They're pulling you apart, and then Leopold, one of them leans right into your face, and then they say to you, "What I'm about to message you." They say,
Types aggressively.
Can I
Nice.
charm my way out of this one?
Piper, while taking your pictures, one of the chief order ladies walks up behind you and grabs your shoulder.
Oh, hey.
And
What's up?
Yeah, so you didn't even notice it. You didn't even notice her show up. You didn't even notice her show up. But then, as she speaks to you, you then say to her, she says to you, "What are you doing here?" What do you say? Sorry.
Hey, what's up? I'm just documenting this historical event over there. You know,
Is
just
this
seems really interesting.
is this permitted?
Yeah, totally. Just ask Frank. You know, he totally wanted me here. To just
Okay.
you know,
I will ask Frank. She walks.
you do
away.
that.
She goes off to find Frank, whoever he is.
He doesn't exist. All right. I think I'm out. I'm out.
Are you gonna try and escape?
I think I'm gonna pass by wherever Leopold is, just to kind of like see what's happening. Just I'm
Okay.
curious.
Leopold, are you gonna respond to the question you were asked?
Sure.
Okay. Remy and Yuna, make resilience checks, please.
Okay, I'll do it first.
Okay.
Oh god, I should have put health bars, but it's fine.
Right.
Oh well, would you look at that?
Oh, right on. Okay. Remy, make your resilience check, bud.
All right.
No, a D20.
What are
My
you
bad,
doing?
bro. Why-
This is why the bobblehead is going to die.
Oh,
That's not really our concern, biggest concern at the moment. I don't.
Remy,
think.
Remy,
Maybe it's not your biggest concern.
Why?
Remy.
Why?
One of the
Why?
guys holding one of the sharp knives that they were going to use to stab the bobblehead stabs you in the side. Yuna, you barely dodge
Okay.
a very fatal hit to the head, barely, and you fall towards the cage with the bobblehead in it. But then it's still screaming because of the rock you threw at its eye, and it knows it was you.
Hey, buddy.
Piper, what are you doing?
How are you doing?
Well, I took a picture of Remy, but
Very
I'm
helpful.
still backing away from the whole situation towards the torture chamber.
Okay. What do you do when you get to the torture chamber?
I'm gonna peek in. Like, I'm trying not to make myself too obvious, but
Remy, can you
trying to have
give
a look.
me? Can you give me? Can you give me a resilience check, please, Remy? With disadvantage,
With
2d20, 1d20 than another with disadvantage.
That's a D6.
Yeah.
I keep.
It's not yours. I didn't mean Remy, so I meant Piper. Sorry, I meant Piper.
Well,
Luckily, yeah, that doesn't count. Piper. That was a 20. That would have fucked you over.
God
there,
damn
dude.
it.
Ooh, close
Can you
call.
roll out of the way?
Okay.
15.
Roll once more. You've already failed, but roll once more. Let's see if it was even possible for you to do all right.
But
I'm trying to be nice. Watch her fail again.
Oh, so sad.
God.
So sad, Kanye. You see that could have been your role. That could have been your role, but
that would have been
unfortunate.
nice. Oh, well.
Anyway, Piper, you feel a searing hot pain in your back.
Oh no.
You're
That's
being
not good.
you're being electrocuted.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. I thought it was a knife. Ah!
No, just a searing
man.
hot pain from the electrocution. And then you
I
get
swing towards it.
whacked. Do you want to
Ah.
roll? Do you want to roll to defend yourself?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Roll charm.
All right.
Sorry, roll fright. My bad. Well, you pass either way.
Okay.
You managed to grab the stun staff. You managed to grab the stun staff out of their hand, and
Nice.
as you're holding it, you hear someone clapping in the background.
Yeah, I know. Cool, right?
Yeah, no, not like that. Like evil clapping. Like evil clapping.
Hey.
Yeah, I know. Cool, right?
So am I?
I clap evilly.
I hate you even when you're being tortured.
No, he's not being tortured anymore. He clapped evilly.
Oh.
You remember he was on the rack?
Oh yeah, that was the thing. Can I do anything right now?
Leopold, do you have anything?
Yes, you
can
can die.
Wow, that is aggressive. All right, buddy.
All right.
I would like to say you should have helped your comrades.
You should have slept
you
on
should
us
have- you
when we
should have-
first
You
met.
should have shut up. You should have helped your comrades save the bobblehead. This is what where I'm from we like to call praxis.
He's gonna... Oh God.
Look, not to be a Debbie Downer, but Remy got stabbed, and I'm not stabbed, so I think I made the right choice here.
You know, can I just do something real
Is getting
quick?
electrocuted really that much better than being
You're
stabbed?
actually gonna die, Remy.
Please, anything. I can do something.
Leopold, what? That's it, Leopold. Piper, what do you want? Do you have anything you want to say or do to Leopold?
What the hell, man?
I don't like how you specify. I don't like how you add an or do. I feel like you're putting things in a certain direction here.
You want to explain this whole situation? I'm not following. No? Okay.
I'll explain. I'll explain. So, I was in the jail cell trying to sleep, And then I was woken up and dragged into a hall of blood. Listen, I'm just a drunk order medic. I just went to sleep there by accident. And you guys were dragging me all over the place, so, you know, I think maybe it's about time that you turned yourself back in.
No.
Otherwise, look,
still in
they're
pain.
going to slash my pay if you guys get out of here. So
So
You know-
wow.
we all need to make sacrifices for the greater good.
In this moment, you all realize, while you're all in pain, that Leopold is looking a bit ordery today.
Oh wow.
I could tell he was
That-
lazy.
The pain is a part of the sacrifice for the greater good part, by the way. Be sure to enjoy it. Especially Remy.
Can I do anything?
No,
Yes,
you're
you can
fucked.
die in silence.
Can someone help me? Anyone?
Yuda can help you, but Yuda also needs to roll to get away from the monster that's about to kill him.
Are you saying just one stab and I'm done?
I have a question. I have a question. Can I roll to kick Remy before he dies?
No, because Remy's all the way across though. You're gonna have to
Damn
get
it.
there, which will take a while.
What if my foot is really long?
Also, if you walk too far, Piper can and will kill you.
Yeah, I've kind
I
of.
feel like that's happening at some point either way.
And listen, you're not really in my good books right now, so you know. And I'm the one with the staff here, so you know.
I just
Okay,
want to live a
so-
good life.
Yuna,
Yes.
give me a resilience check, and then give me an occult check, and then give me another resilience check.
Okay.
I love being a DM because it's so ominous when you say, "Give me
Yes.
this." Okay, next occult check. I love being a DM because you just be like, "Give me this," and they have to but they don't know what's gonna happen. Rami,
Okay.
give
Ooh,
me
that's
a charm
good.
check.
Wait.
Yuna, you
Yes.
you would first try to be really brave and tough in front of the monster to scare it down, and it barks at you. It wants to fucking kill you. Then you use your but then in the twist, you use your knowledge of the occult to soothe the savage beast. It does make you have a
Okay.
blasting headache though. But you know that the monsters are gonna try and kill you.
Damn, even I haven't done
Okay.
that. That's impressive.
What have you? Ooh, Piper, help me out here. Right?
Remy's still dying.
Oh,
Let me help you. I can help you all, right? Just let me.
Remy's still
Just
dying.
help me.
What do you mean you can help her? You're being stabbed.
I
Like,
was stabbed.
I need to understand. He's
Right.
not even like being stabbed. The guy stabbed him, but they just forgot about him. And it's fucked up.
Okay, he's bleeding out on the floor then. Big difference.
If
All
you
right.
help me, right,
have a
I can help
question.
you.
look, you don't have to
Will the
convince me.
abomination help me now?
No, the abomination won't help you. It just won't kill you.
Okay.
If you rolled a nat 1, I would have let it help you. But you didn't.
The blood in
Okay.
general isn't good for any of us, including me. So I'm going to slowly back away from Leopold to try and approach Remy. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet, but I have my staff close to my chest, and I'm keeping an eye on Leopold as I move slowly towards.
I just realized that Leopold was. Didn't you say you were
A medic. He is a medic.
He's starting to get the
God damn it,
message.
why?
He's trying to catch up. You should have let me sleep, asshole.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize to the order.
I like your energy.
You're all so fucking shit. Okay. Sorry. I just need a minute. Okay. Okay. Remy, do you want to try doing something? Anything?
Can I heal myself?
You can, but
In
it's
any
not.
form of way?
I'm gonna just let you know this. It's not great. So, what are you gonna use to heal yourself?
Can I?
Yeah. Words, bud.
He's got a lot of bloodlust going on here.
I'm sorry, but the blood's getting to me in my head right now.
It's
yeah.
actually getting out of you. So.
No.
Can I just use Bloodmancy? Yeah.
You can use Bloodmancy, but I'm gonna let you know you're using like the reverse of a sigil that's used to puncture holes in organic material. It's not great. You're basically like, you're basically like doing fucking eating a what's that thing from Dragon Ball that you eat that heals you instantly?
Sensu beans?
Yeah, you're eating a senzu bean, but it's a crap one. It's like a knockoff.
All right,
senzu
I'll
bean
go
from
for it.
China.
Just tell me what I need to do.
All right. You need to. You're gonna roll You're gonna roll against your high stat,
All right,
which is
so like D20.
which is your charm. Yeah. So roll against your highest stat. You just need to roll. You need to roll on or under your highest stat. If you roll on, it will heal you, but you'll still be bleeding internally. All right. You close the wound up, but you're in intense pain. Intense pain.
Hey!
The
Good
skin
job,
ar-
Remy.
The skin
I
around
didn't
it
know you
still
could do
hasn't.
blood Nancy.
Hey,
The skin around it still hasn't healed though, so it's just flesh that's covered it up. You're still raw.
I don't like blood.
I have a question.
What do you do?
I throw up.
God damn it.
Can you roll a D20 against your fright?
Why are you? Okay. Are you gonna kill me?
Okay.
Don't kill me.
In your vomit, when you vomit, there is blood. So you vomit again. And then there is more blood. Then you vomit
Ooh,
again.
that's-
And then there is more blood.
The cycle.
That's not good.
Wow. Huh.
Can I roll to remind the guards to stab Requiem again?
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
Wait.
excellent.
You can roll against your charm. You can roll against your
Okay,
charm.
let's go for it.
Wait.
Just yell at them down the hallway.
Please. All
Alright, I'm rolling a D20.
Chill.
Aw, damn.
Oh, jeez.
It fails. You try to shout at the guards, but none of them can hear you. Leopold, Yuna's gonna die. If Yuna rolls roll a D20 again.
Gosh darn it.
Okay. Yuna's gonna die.
No.
She's stuck in a perpetual throw up cycle. There is nothing that can
Do you
save
have
her
any-
right now.
Do you have any blood Nancy for that? I'm
not gonna lie, Robbie. This is kind of your fault. You have not made enough blood mancies for this.
I don't know blood Nancy.
No. I mean, like in real life, there's not enough. Okay.
Okay,
Let me
I'll
use
accept
the
that.
Bloodmancy.
Can I use can I do like an occult check to see if there's anything I can do from like my years on the road researching this stuff?
You get an occult check with disadvantage because
Okay.
you are still far away from her.
I can shout.
I can show oh, right on the occult. Okay, one more roll.
It's
Oh, okay. Within the recesses of your mind, very thin strands of information come to you, and it says, close your fucking eyes and stop looking at the vomit, you moron. What do? Do you shout that?
yeah, word for word.
Say it, shout it.
Stop looking at the vomit, you fucking moron. Close your eyes.
I'm sorry.
Not my words.
Oh, fuck. Yuna is almost dead, by the way. She's on the edge.
Can I do anything to help right now?
No, because like you need to.
You're also on the edge, buddy.
leave. Like you still haven't been able to rescue because you still need to rescue the abomination because you still haven't done it.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
And Leopold, what are you doing?
That's a good question. What am I doing?
I think overall, you should do some
Can I-
soul
can I-
searching,
can
and you should
I-
just
can
figure
I-
out why you're doing this.
Shush. Can I rally some support or something?
Can I try to charm Leopold to make him question his life choices?
Shut up. Can I get the tall boy back in here?
Okay.
I need
All
my
right.
tall boy.
This is the exact order where things are gonna happen. You're gonna roll a d20 against your charm to try and rally the troops one last time to kill them. Piper, you are going to be able to roll a d20 once to convince Leopold to kill himself.
Cool.
That's it.
So Leopold goes first.
Leopold
God.
goes
It's
first.
All right.
D20 against your charm. Sorry, against your occult.
Yes.
Ah, damn it again.
Yes.
You scream out to the boys to come and help you, but they misunderstand your message and they start hitting you.
Nice.
Serves you right.
Because Leopold's just gotten hit by all of his boys.
I take a picture.
Your roll is you roll with advantage. Go.
All right. Whoop. Nope. There we go.
Let's see. Okay,
Right,
with
and
advantage. Roll
roll
again, and the lowest roll is taken.
Yes.
Okay, 10. It's under your charm stat. All right. What do you say to him? Talk to him.
So Leopold, I get the feeling this beating happening right here is probably not gonna stop anytime soon. So if I were you, I would just just finish it early before it gets more than you can take. That wouldn't be a fun way to go. Do you want the staff? I could give you the staff, but if you have a knife, by all means, just a suggestion.
What do you say, Leo?
Can I roll to go back to sleep?
No.
The long sleep, the forever sleep.
Forever sleep, sure, but not the sleep. What do you want to? Do you have anything to say to Piper?
I'd rather not do that.
But
Yeah, but I mean, you're getting. I mean, that looks. Ooh, ow, that looks painful. Oh. Your boys have a lot of weapons.
I might develop some masochism. You never know.
Can I use my charm, right, to solve this situation?
you
Yeah.
want
No,
you
he
want to add
can't.
on. You want to add on to the charm to kill himself?
Yes.
Can I roll
Roll.
against killing myself?
No.
What?
You're currently being beaten, so no.
Well, how can I kill myself if I'm being beaten? Wait a second.
No. So, like, you can pull a knife on yourself from one of their pockets, but you don't really have this time to, like, consider going, what else can I do but the two things that are currently on your mind, death or freedom?
Well, death and freedom are the same thing in this situation.
I'm happy
See?
you
That's the
understand.
energy I want.
I'm happy you understand, son. Remy, you can roll a d4. If you roll a 4, add it on to Remy's roll. That means you can add some convincing to it.
I roll a d4.
Yeah, that's the one on the extreme left.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh! All right, what do you say to him?
It's. I'm just convincing him to kill himself.
No, you gotta. What do you say? Words. Man.
Flip him off in my spirit, please.
All right. Leopold, you're worthless. Frankly, you have done nothing but made me feel bad about myself. You've led us to our deaths, and frankly, you just suck.
Wait, what did I do to make you feel bad about yourself? I offered you an important role in licking the blood to determine its age, and you declined this. The reason why you
put me
feel
on
bad
the
about
level.
yourself, the reason why you feel bad about yourself is because you're shit. Look, you got stabbed. You're lying on the floor. Who are you to lecture me?
Remy, you
If you
gotta go
actually
back
helped, I
strong.
wouldn't be here, would I?
Remy, you have to finish the conversation. Say what you wanted to say. Finish it. Don't get distracted. He's trying to pull you away.
Do whatever. Just fucking end it, bro. I don't know what to tell.
Well, hold on. He said do whatever. He
No,
said
he
do whatever.
also
So
said
what if
end it.
whatever includes not doing
He
that?
said
Kill
end it.
himself, please. Tell him to kill himself.
Just end it. End it all.
Leopold.
Well, ends what? Ends
Leopold.
what? You need to be
End your
specific.
life. Kill
Leopold, give me a resilience check.
God, fine.
With disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm dead. I accept it. Yeah, there we go.
go.
There we go. All right.
Leopold's dead. You kill yourself.
Nice.
Any last words?
No. I'll just close out now.
Okay.
He died as he lived, napping.
I
Yuna-
flip him off in remembrance.
Yuna is really weak in the corner. Remy,
I
you're
take a
still in
picture.
a lot of pain. And Piper is actually the only one who's fine. What do you guys want to do next?
Piper.
I guess I should help them. Hey, can I
Alright.
become like the leader now?
I mean, weren't you always the leader?
I mean, of the cult.
Oh, the call.
The
Oh,
mask
no, you
guys.
can't. No, you can't. No, you
Damn.
can't.
Okay.
They're all
Then I
staring
guess
at
I'll-
you guys. So whatever you do, I don't think there's a lot of room for error.
All right. I guess I should help them. They helped me somewhat, not much.
So you're pulling them out?
Yeah.
All right.
I've still got my staff though. I'm like pointing it at any of the mask
Right.
guys that want to try and like mess with me.
There's a door literally in the path that you're walking towards. Are you going to use it?
I mean, I guess so.
All right.
What else am I gonna do?
You open it and you see that you're outside.
Yes.
Freedom.
Free.
Fresh air. That's what I'm talking about.
And that's it.
Hallelujah.
We're done.
Yay!
How
Everybody
did we live?
lived.
Okay.
Except for
Alright.
the one
Shouldn't
that
be
did
alive
matter.
right now.
Okay. So the only person who actually achieved their quest today was the seer. What was your secret quest again, Rami?
Take a picture of something bad happening to the coward.
Leopold's the coward, by the way.
Wait a
I
second.
knew
Wait
from
a
the
second.
start that he was
I
the
got
coward. to be
so
honest.
many pictures of the coward.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
My quest was somebody dying. If I'm the one who dies, does that not still count?
Oh, yeah, you're right. It does actually. I wrote that down. The coward
Victory.
also achieves his quest.
Nice.
The lover and the simpleton do not.
I'm assuming that Requiem's a simpleton.
Requiem is the lover. Faith is the
Damn it.
simpleton.
Aw.
Big
Yeah.
sad.
I'm so.
Oh, you were stabbed, man.
You were stabbed and you healed
Had
yourself.
I had better, had I had a brain during this session.
If you had licked the wall, maybe this wouldn't have happened.
Oh my god.
That's not even a loophole, Mims. That was actually what I wrote in the little document I wrote. By the way, you guys need to understand, the story I wrote is longer than what we've done. I only ended it at the opening the door. We were supposed to do other stuff when you escaped, but you guys took 20 minutes to leave the dungeon. You suck so much. Oh god.
We killed the guy. I say that's a success.
I mean, fuck.
Well,
that.
no, I killed myself. You don't get credit for that.
I
No, we
convinced
do.
you.
What,
No.
what are you gonna
No,
argue?
you don't.
You're
No,
dead.
you don't.
You're
No,
dead.
you
What are
don't.
you
No,
gonna
you
do?
don't. I'm dead.
All you
I'm
did
dead
was
because
sleep.
of
You can't
me.
defend
And
I'm
yourself.
dead because of me.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot for playing today, guys. You guys were wonderful. Let's give it up for Rami.
This was a
Thank
lot
you,
of
Rami.
fun.
Thank you, Rami. You're awesome. Say something. Say thank you to the audience. Tell them you think they're amazing.
Thank you for having me. It was a fun time.
We stole all the
Thank you,
ideas from your
everyone.
comic.
Yes,
Yeah.
I noticed, and it was fun.
Let's give a
I
big
thought it was really
thanks
fun.
to our boy Sella. Sella, say thanks, buddy. Say something to the audience. Say something nice.
Wait, say thanks. Why am I saying thanks? I thought they were thanking me.
Let's give a big thank you to Requiem. Thanks for showing up, buddy. Appreciate it.
I had a fun time, although I was basically ass at this whole experience.
Why do you sound so robotic?
I'm
Put some
gonna say this
emotion
like
into
straight
it,
up.
man.
I'm gonna go
Jesus
back and just
Christ.
check real quick. Yeah, of every character, Requiem has the worst stats.
Oh,
Nice.
well,
Like overall.
I
like
guess that
overall.
explains a lot.
Yeah. And Faith, thank you so much for doing this for us. Say something nice, meaningless, or empty.
Okay. Thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun.
It was
And I hope we do this again.
We probably
Yeah.
will. Thank you so much. If you guys like this test show, do say so on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I know we don't have a Facebook.
Want a
Always say
rematch?
Facebook.
Nice.
Please say so on Twitter, Instagram, or on the Discord server. If you like this, if you like us making stuff like this, because we want to make a lot more new content, do consider supporting us on Patreon, patreon.com/Webcomics Hub. Follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/Webcomics Hub, or the WC Hubcast. You can follow me on Twitter at earthbound_M. You can follow Rami on Twitter at what? What's your Twitter?
Rami Rin.
Yeah. The other three don't count.
Thanks, buddy.
None of you have Twitters except
I do.
Wait,
Requiem.
me and Requiem have
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah, but yours
What the
doesn't
hell?
count, Stella. You
Hold on.
tweet creepy crap.
I
Requiem,
do
what's your
not.
Twitter?
What are you talking about?
Requiem, what's your Twitter again?
At 8 Requiems.
At 8 Requiems. Okay. Yeah. Other than that, it's been really good to see all of you. It's been really good to play the game. This was our first
Yeah.
Webcomics Tabletop test show based on Soldier Call. Ooh. I think that's it. We're done.
All right.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Have a good day,
A lot
y'all.
of fun.
Arrivederci, brothers.
Woo!
Bye.
Yay.
You know what's still funny? Is the fact that Requiem got stabbed.
God bless.